Sucker! All right, man, I just want to thank you for stepping inside the Hall of Fame, giving me a little bit of time, getting ready to promote a big fight coming up this Saturday at the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay. Tickets still on sale. Go to the Fox Sports app and check it out, and you can watch it on any device you like. But coming back to the ring, one of boxing's best, and stepping inside the Hall of Fame right now, Mario Barrios. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. And like I said, just counting down the days, yeah,
Minutes.
2 days away from fight day, and these are usually, the most exciting and usually the most annoying.
Yeah, man. I want to make you feel comfortable here for a second. I went back and just checked out. I said, let me do a little research, and I was trying to find some information and didn't find a lot of information. But I went to your Instagram and I looked at some of the old photos, and you just look like a regular kid, man. You didn't look like a kid who was getting in a whole lot of trouble or starting fights or anything like that. Talk to me about your childhood just for a second.
Yeah, man. I was never, too much of a troublemaker. I was never, someone that was very loud. Kind of just, stuck to myself and, my homies back in high school. And I mean, we weren't troublemakers, but we were definitely always getting into something. And but man, like those are, some of the closest relationships that I have. Shout out to my Killer B family.
Oh,
And
yeah.
man, they're some of the people I keep around, that help keep me grounded, help keep me focused. And but yeah, I mean, I was never a troublemaker. I was semi good in school. I had plans to go to college and everything, but that didn't work out. Boxing took off.
Yeah. That's my question there. That's my next question as far as the art of pugilism, boxing. That right there. I always say only a few. You got to be special to be among the elite in that sport. And it seemed like was that just a way out, or it's just a passion that drove you to the sport of boxing?
I think it was both, really. I definitely had that passion, but growing up, me and my family, we were definitely struggling, for most of most of our years, growing up. I remember, cycling through, the same 5 shirts, maybe like 3 jeans, trying to make it look like if I had more clothes than what it seemed. But I mean, so it was definitely, a way out, for me. And I'm just thankful, for everything that boxing has been able to unfold for me, unfold for my family. I was able to buy my family a house 2 years ago when I fought Akhmedov. And now I'm able, to pay for, my younger sister's tuition. When back when, I did have dreams of going to college, I was barely able to figure out how to, pay for my tuition going to community college. And now, we have her going to a private university. And it's an awesome feeling, man. Just, knowing, what this sport has unfolded for me and my family ultimately.
Hey man, I always say you got to fake it till you make it. Especially, I used to buy these suits. I used to go to the spot, and you could buy like the pants and the shirt, and you'll get the rest of the ensemble for free.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah,
The
no,
shoes and everything.
yeah,
And it was only
but
about
still.
99 bucks, about like 99 bucks. So I was like, "Wow, I'm good here," But I tell you, man, I've been watching you. I've been watching you come up, and I'm very, very fascinated. And about your career, coming off your last fight. You debuted in 2013, and then in 2021, you find yourself in the main event against Javante Tank Davis. That didn't work out the way you wanted it to, I'm sure, but you had a great outing, and now you find yourself just less than a year later in the main event again against Keith Thurman. Talk to me about that right there. First of all, that loss against Tank Davis. What did you learn from that fight more than anything?
Um, I think more than, just learning, I was able, to just show everybody, the type of fighter that I am. And I believe, that's really the reason why, I got this opportunity, once more. Um, if I would have went into that fight and if I would have got blown out, or if I would have done any less than, what I did and what I showed that night, I don't believe I would have this opportunity right here. But it was, all the hard work, all the determination that I had in that fight, that it really, persuaded everybody, and showed everybody that I belong, I belong in there, with all the great fighters. Tank is an amazing fighter. He's a fighter that is, not a lot of other fighters are willing to step in there with. But as soon as the opportunity presented itself, I jumped on it, because again, I mean, I'm in the sport, to test myself. And that was the exact same thing, when we got the call asking, if I would, what did I think about a fight with Keith Thurman? I told my manager on the phone with no hesitation, like, let's make it happen. Like,
Yeah.
that's the type of fight that is going to get me motivated. That's the type of fights that I'm looking for.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The fight with Javante Tank Davis, like you say, a lot of guys don't want to get in there with Tank. You got in there with Tank and went toe to toe with Tank, and that's why I say now with this fight with Keith Thurman, as far as having that Alice Stacker mentality, that warrior mentality. Of course, that's always going to be there, but is it going to change your strategy a little bit going into this fight with Keith Thurman?
I definitely know. I was in there with Tank. I had to be very sharp in that fight. Because I mean, we knew he was a dangerous puncher. And so all the little mistakes, I made, getting caught, and everything else we picked up on, from that Tank fight, we're gonna apply it, with when fighting Keith. Because we know Keith is strong as well. He also has speed and he has great movement. And I think there's a lot of things that I'll be able to apply from, just from the fight with Tank. And and be successful with, come Saturday.
I tell you, I'm looking forward to a great fight. I already, I try to make a prediction on the fights, and actually, I picked you. I picked you to win this fight. But as far as scenarios, how do you see this fight playing out? By knockout, or the referee going to have the wherewithal to step in and stop it, or you see this fight going to distance?
It's hard to say, but I'm prepared, for a hard 12 rounds. I'm ready, to go in there, and whether it's round one or round 12, I'm gonna be, giving it my all, to go in there and to hurt Keith Thurman. He's not someone, that goes down very easy. Uh, you know, I think Pacquiao is one of the few that has ever really, made him touch the canvas. And I mean, Pacquiao is a legendary puncher. And so we know Keith Thurman can take a shot, but I'm confident in my skills. I'm confident, in the strength that I'm bringing now, up to the welterweight division. I'm feeling ready, and I have no doubt that I can go in there and gain my respect, from Keith Thurman, and potentially hurt him. And if a stoppage comes, or if there is a moment where I see that I do have him hurt, I mean, I will step on the gas and do whatever it takes, to make the ref, or to make him, just give up.
Hey man, I'm looking forward to it. I know you got lot of work still to do, and getting ready and prepared. Preparation is the only luck you're ever going to have, especially in the fight game. And that's not even a game. That's real talk.
Mm.
But it's going down. Michelob Ultra Arena, Saturday night. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. Mario Barrios versus Keith Thurman. Tickets still available. Go to the Fox Sports app and check it out, and watch it on any device that you like. Hey man, I just want to say congratulations on getting this big fight with Keith Thurman, and there again, getting up off the canvas against Tank Davis, and taking this big fight, and hopefully your dreams come true and everything work out for you. But I just want to thank you first and foremost for giving me a little bit of time, stepping inside the Hall of Fame. And man, I can't wait to Saturday night.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, taking some out of your day, like really finding out a lot more about me, than just the fight questions. Appreciate you.
No, no doubt, man. I can't wait to see you in person, man. Again, thanks for stepping inside the Hall of Fame. Peace. Can you dig it, sucker?